Hi, welcome to my craft room. I'm Sue from Crafting by the River, and I know this is a bit unusual. You're not used to seeing me face on like this. You see my hands, but definitely not my face. And that's how I like it. I won't be making a habit of this, it has to be said. I prefer to be the other side of the camera. But I just wanted to pop on and say a huge thank you to all of those new subscribers and some of my new visitors. I mean, I'm not forgetting my regular visitors. We, you guys make it all worthwhile. The other reason that I'm making this video is that you probably know that I'm following along with Dephemerember. And I said it right. That's the first time in 4 videos. Yes, Dephemerember. And the next prompt is selfie in a bubble. Now, this face in a bubble, no way. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to do something slightly different. But I thought, well, you know what? Let's be brave. Let's do one video face on. And then I can relax and say, I've done my bit. All right. Thank you once again. And I'm going to stop chatting now and get on with the video. So see you in a moment. Okay, we're back at my work desk, and here is the prompt list for Dephemerember, and I'm working on prompt number 6, selfie in a bubble. Okay, so I'm using a piece of cream cardstock, and what I want to make is something to fit in the full page pocket I made previously. So I've cut a piece that is 6 inches by 4.5, and if you've followed along, you'll know that my journal pages measure 7 inches by 5.25, so this will fit nicely into that pocket. And I've used some of my gel prints to collage the front of this piece. Okay, so that will be the front section. And this piece that I've trimmed off the bottom, I'm going to add on the reverse side here. And I'm going to add that as a little tug spot. And it will become obvious why I've got this tuck spot eventually. It's taken me a while to sort out what I want to do for this page. As I normally do, I had an idea in mind and then had to figure out how best to bring it to life. There we go. I'll let that dry and then I'll trim that little piece off there. For now it's fine. Okay, so now on the front of my page I want to add my selfie in a bubble, and this is going to be my selfie in a bubble. I took a picture of Ephy. Actually, this is Luise's version of Ephy, and he is in a bubble. It's actually an upturned wine glass, and I took it out onto the grass and took a photo, and I've actually printed that on photo paper, so it's quite shiny, and that will be my selfie in a bubble. And I'm actually going to make Ephy the right way round and the bubble perhaps not so right. Don't know what happened there. I think it was a bit, you know, the grass grows as you stand there, so it was a bit long, as you can see. Although my husband was out mowing yesterday. Let me think. I don't want it to look silly. I mean, I could have taken this right to the edge there, but I didn't want to. I'll show you the other photos because I've taken loads. These are some more, 3 more. And I think one I might make into a journal card. That was my other favourite. And the others I'm going to sit into that back pocket. Because you never know, I might use it further on in the journal. Okay, so this was my Ephy that I used in the glass, and I will keep this one. And I just used a bit of sellotape to attach it to a candle, just to hold it so that he stands up. Pop him over the back there and out of the way. All right, so now I want to make this into a shaker. So in order to do that, I've taken 2 of my circle dies that sit sort of within each other, one inside the other. And I've cut 3 rings, okay? And I did that to give me a bit of height. Just get rid of these little pieces. Another one. Yeah, so they will sit on there. Then I've cut from a piece of quite, this surprisingly is not laminate. This is off a product that I bought. It was the cover, and I've used that. So I've cut another circle that will sit over the top, like so, and then I also added this decorative piece, a scalloped edge, okay, which is going to sit over everything. And for the shaker element, I've got somewhere, here they are, some art glitter Gala Glitz. And this, I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping it doesn't get stuck too much to the photograph. But in here are little silver slithers, not really glitter. Well, I suppose it is glitter, but fairly big. But also some tiny little silver balls. If I open this, they'll probably go everywhere. And I'm going to use these. Whoops, there's one there. Oh, there's another one. See, they go. Once you open them, they go everywhere, and they are tiny. But I think they'll work quite well for the shaker element. I'm just hoping you can still see the bubble. We'll see. All right, so that's what's going to happen there. I'm going to glue the 3 circles together, and then I am going to glue the circles to the photo, and then I will add the plastic over the top. Oh, sorry. Then I will add the Gala Glitz. Sprinkle that in, then add the plastic over the top. So, you know, there's going to be a bit of wait time here because I want things to dry and to dry properly. The last thing will be this, and I'm going to decorate this. I've got some little sprinkles here, and I'm going to decorate the outside, I think. So first, I need to obviously start gluing. Now, the other job I want to do before any of that is on this piece of card. I'm thinking my image is going to sit down here. I want to spray some, let I'm not quite sure which I'm going to use at the moment. This is Mr. Huey's. One is Calico White, Colour Mist, and the other is Calico Shine. And I'll probably use the Calico Shine, I think. But I'll leave those there for a moment. I've also die cut some pieces. Oh, there's one. And I'm not sure which I'm going to use. These are cut from the cereal packaging, you know, the inside piece. And I thought we could have a few bubbles. I only want a few, so I don't know. I might just spray them up and see if they show any better. So let's move. Oh, oops, I've got little silver balls everywhere. Okay, let's pop these onto my glue book and give them a spritz of spray. I've actually added a little bit of blue paint, but I didn't know how well it would sit on there. It has. So we'll try the Calico Shine. So we'll just pop those over here and see how they dry. It's done a nice job of my glue page. Oh, I should have done that one as well. Let's see if I can cheat. There we go. All right, so pop that over to one side. I'm going to start gluing these rings together. So I might speed this little piece up. Just give that a moment to dry. Now this piece, just grab a tissue, give it a wipe. There we go, there's Ephy. Okay, so I've added some tiny little glass seed beads in a dark blue, some sequins, bluey colours, and I've tried to pick out some of the tiny balls, the silver balls in the from the Gala Glitz, and they're in there. So now we can put the plastic over the top, and I'm going to make sure I get the glue well over. I mean, another way to do this is to use foam tape, but I struggle on a circle. They're all right on straight lines, straight edges, not so great on circles. Here's another silver bauble. It's worth just taking the time with the glue. Okay, that should do it. Now, quick check, nothing else? Nope. Okay, just glue that down well. There we are. I don't know that you can really see the glass, but never mind, I know it's there. All right, so that is attached. Next will be this piece. Let's have a look, see how these bubbles came up. I've got the fan on, they've been blown all around the desk. There's another one. Yeah, I think they'll work. Let's just move that up there for a minute. As I say, I just wanted a few to add to the background. And by spraying them, it just adds a bit more shine. And if Ephy sits down here, we'll just pop those up there. Oops. And I was going to stitch around the edge of this card as well, so I would do that before I add this piece. But I think for now I'm going to be brave and spritz the card. So let's move these off. 1, oops, 2. I think they're actually still a bit damp. They're sticking to my fingers. 4. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, that needs to dry, and I'm going to leave that for a while to dry, air dry, because it's on the acrylic painted gel print. So we'll leave that for a moment, and what I might do is go and find some more sprinkles to finish that piece off. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've stitched around, so the pocket's now attached, and I think we'll do a little bit of inking, not too much. I've also added the bubbles here, so they're done. So we flip it over. Here's my pocket. What I wanted to do was pop these cards in, just to keep them really. So let's finish off the back, and I've got there we are. So Ephy's, she looks like she's in the jungle, doesn't she? And she's been caught in the jungle in a giant bubble. There we go. So they're in the back. So that keeps them. Bubbles, I said bubbles were on. Now we just need to get Ephy on. And I think we'll pop this on first. So glue. I'm going to use Boyle's glue for this. This is a nice sticky glue. Pop that there. Okay, Ephy. And as I say, I think we'll try and get Ephy reasonably straight. Flick her over, oops. And then this piece goes over the top. I think we'll decorate this one first. Now this piece I want to add some more of these little sprinkles. Right, so we'll give that a second to dry, and I'll put that at the bottom, and we can use, maybe add a small bow there. So this piece is really just for decoration, but hopefully I can get this on so that it is, you know, it sits on properly without showing the white underneath. That piece needs to go at the bottom. There we go. Now, let's use my bone folder just to try not to get my head in the shot today. Yeah, that's good, that's got it. Okay, so that's our journal card. A shaker. If I've got a little bit of embroidery floss, something like that, to add a bow down here. I have some of this twine that I bought some time ago. I was using on some other bits that I was making, and I thought it was the perfect colourway. So I've done a sort of scrappy bow here, and I'm going to just glue that into position. I'm hoping that it will stay put. Okay. And again, that would take just a moment to dry properly. Trim. There we are. And that's the card. That's the card to go into my pocket. Ephy's standing here looking at it, thinks it's, yeah, not too bad. A simple journal pocket piece. Let's grab the journal. We've made a pocket here. This large side opening pocket, and I'm hoping, keep your fingers crossed for me, that this is going to slide in there. Yep, and it does. Right, so there we go, all done. Selfie in a bubble. Prompt number 6. This was what I started with. Picture of Ephy, this Ephy, which is Luise's Ephy, inside a wine glass. Actually, in the end, I turned the wine glass upside down and took it that way. So these are my bits left over, and here is the finished piece. So Ephy in a bubble, you probably, I've made it a shaker, and you probably can't see very clearly now that I've finished, and I tell you it took me so long fiddling around with photos, kneeling on the grass. The sheep in the paddock wondered what was going on. Anyway, I know it's there. So I've made it into a shaker, and there are bits in there. Sequins, some little silver baubles, and some dark blue beads. And the light's not that great at the moment, but that's it. I've added a few more bubbles up here over my jelly print background, which has just been collaged over the page. What else can I tell you? I did add a little tab with some more sequins and some more of these sprinkles that I've used to decorate around the frame, and a bow of threads, pretty threads. And then when you flip it over, I've added a pocket, and within that pocket are the photographs that I took and didn't use. Just as I keep them all together. I mean, they make journal cards, I guess. So I'll keep them in here. I did a little bit of decorating on that pocket. There we go, I have to push it in quite hard. Bit of decorating down here. That's it. And it sits in the journal within yesterday's side pocket. Like so. So as yesterday was number 5, I will stamp this number 6. Okay, thank you so much for calling past again today. I really appreciate that you take the time. I'm going to be finding these little silver balls everywhere. Oh dear. Okay, thanks, and until I see you again, take care. Bye for now.